Hello, nerds. Welcome to the GeekBeast, part of the Geekish Network. This is your daily rundown of geek news from geeks like you, like my man over here named Centel. Tell him what's up, Centel.
Yo, what's cracking, baby? Yo, you look like you might be ready for a good show. I can see it. It's all in here. I'm getting them kind of vibes and that kind of energy. I'm trying to match you. Look. As soon as I said it, he took a sip. But that's what you're supposed to do because it's happy hour. And I know we got a house full of guests up in here. Mama, here come that man again.
Yeah, we got the incredible, the multi-hyphenate. Host, rapper, actor, producer, director, slash everything except porn star.
Everything. That was that one time.
Yeah, that's what
like I did that. Right?
If you Google hard enough, you may find some things.
What's up, Neeson? Tell the people what's up.
Hey man, look, me because I'm a porn star. No, life is up, man. Life is great. Life is up. I got my the Boston Blueprint, the Standard, the GOAT, the Queen of the Sale, the DDT Mandalorian, Sasha Banks shirt on today, so I'm feeling all good. It's all purple, representing my purple and gold. My Lakers, because they need all the voodoo they can get right now. Good side.
Yeah. If y'all didn't know, he's a wrestler too. I guess that is equivalent to porn. That is almost.
Well, no, it is not equivalent to porn. I am not inserting myself inside of another man. That's not happening. That's
You're
not
inserting yourself in the hearts and souls and minds of the people watching.
I'm inserting myself in all the ear holes that I can, right? Like everybody that's listening to me, I am in your ear hole. I have inserted myself inside of you, and I welcome you to enjoy this.
That's a lot of insertion. That's a lot of insertion.
Hey,
I hope people are protected.
Joyous.
There's COVID and there's ear infections out there.
Nothing is fun protected. Nothing is fun is protected. Okay, let's be 1,000%, 100%. If it's fun,
that's true. That's true. That's true.
So
we rode BMX bikes growing up. We rode BMX and we had
no helmets.
No helmets. Absolutely none. What's
not fun. And these kids are just riding bikes, right? They're not doing the stuff we did, like taking a bike off a roof or trying to make a makeshift ramp and jumping over your friends.
Hold on. How the fuck did you get a bike on a roof? Like, what were you doing? Did you
pull it up?
Did you do a pulley system?
No. So you hop on the roof. You hop on the roof of the house, and you reach down. The Prince hosts the bike.
Welcome to happy hour.
And you grab the front wheel and you pull it up.
How strong were you steroid taking He-Man kid?
Medication.
The thing is,
have you felt a Huffy bike? Them Huffy bikes is like
heavy. But
you had the old joints. Yeah, they were super heavy.
You had somebody pulling. You had a push-pull system.
Hey man, you just
we had a lot of bent rims.
On steroids.
We bent those rims up bad because the whole idea was you come off the bike and you have to come off at a certain speed to hit the driveway, which is on the hill. And you hit the driveway, and then you run it to hit the driveway. You cut across the street. We had two friends block the street off. Then you run down another hill. Then you run up another hill.
You was hopped off those pixie sticks.
We were and there was not one inside. I at one time cracked a bunch of teeth in my mouth off a bike.
Well, you don't surprise me. Jumping off
I was
a roof
about that bike life. People had skateboards. All the black kids had bikes, and I was about that peg bike life.
And you was fresh off that movie Rad. Don't act like I'm the only one that saw Rad. You was fresh off Rad, wasn't you?
Judging.
Well, I'm only judging because you said you was off that peg life. So, here we are. Here we are, guys. Welcome back. Happy hour.
Pause. Not that peg life. See, you went back to porn.
Sorry. I had a But the peg on the bike. Why was your bike called a Huffy again? Wait a minute, stop. I like the banana seat. Can we change the subject, ladies and gentlemen?
It's Friday, y'all. For y'all that don't know, we usually do a serious news show on Friday, on Monday through Thursday. Friday's a little bit loose. Right now, it's a lot loose. I'm about to rein it back in.
Pause.
Rein it in.
I'll try to rein it back in. We do have some news today, guys. We do have some news today.
What we got?
What do we got? Kanye West said for $200 you can listen to the new album because he ain't gonna put it on streaming because he's like, yo, I get 12 cents an album if you stream it because you pay $9.99 and you stream 1,000 albums and I get 12 cents off that. So I'm gonna make you pay $200 to listen to this new Donda 2 that's coming out in 2 weeks. Are y'all gonna buy it?
Listen, the internet is upset. They are pissed. They're like, what you talking about? I gotta drop $200. Because the internet is always upset. It don't matter what you do. You be saving puppies. The internet will be like, how dare you save them damn puppies? Listen, I don't know about y'all, but have y'all watched, what is it? Genius on Netflix. It's the 3-part documentary series that is on Kanye West. And I have to admit, I watched the first one and I was very stimulated intellectually at the hustle. I'm just saying, yo, my man's game is on the money. His hustle is on 1 million. After seeing that, I'm like, okay, $200 for that. There's going to be a group of people that'll buy it and it'll be successful. I mean, if people are willing to throw $450, $600, $1,000 for his shoes, what's $200 for an album? And he gets all that cake. And he can put other projects on top of it. It's kind of smart.
Also, the beauty of the stem player, you can put other songs on it and it rips the stems. So you can have other songs and play around. If you decide to do that. Neeson, you got something to say. What you got to say about that? You gonna pay $200 for some yay?
Fuck no. So I was actually
repeat that again. Say it again. I think we declined to hear you.
Fuck no. I was trying to find a post that he posted with the actual numbers. So basically, the man made almost $800,000 in a matter of from his post when he actually posted it. He made about I think it was like 4 million in the day or something like that. So I say that to say it's a smart move on his part by Apple backing out than him being like, I'll just cut the check for the streamers or for the video people to stream it. Here's 2 million right now. Boom, he cut the check. That was 2 million. Great. But am I gonna pay $200 for something that all I have to do is go to Twitter right after and somebody is gonna have a streaming link for it, and then I could just rip it and then put it on my Apple library and be happily okay. So no, I'm not gonna do that. And I would actually look, I get it. It's a great idea. I thought it was really amazing that you're able to like take out the stems and you could separate the drums and make it a cappellas and all that. I actually did it with the Abstract Mind State album. Very dope. But what use do I need with an MP3 player when I paid damn near $1,000 that I could do? I could have a camera with it, a phone with it, a text with it, shoot my pornos with it. I can do all the things that needs to be done with this thing. Why am I going to pay $200 that just is, it has space?
It's all in HD. With spatial audio.
You know what else is HD with spatial audio?
What's that?
Tidal, guys.
And it's free.
Tidal.
Yeah, it's free now.
He ain't streaming on nothing. He's like, yo, Spotify ain't getting this. Apple ain't getting this. I'm gonna do it like the Wu-Tang album and make you buy the player. But it will be on YouTube minutes before the album goes live. And at midnight, it'll be on YouTube by 11:50. I promise you.
Listen, nobody's buying that so they can listen to the music. All you got to do is wait long enough for somebody to pirate it for you. You're buying it so that you can brag. You're buying it so that you can go to the club, put it down on the table while you're buying your drinks, so it could be a conversation starter. You're buying it so you can take pictures with it on your Instagram. That's the only reason why you're buying it, is because it comes with a type of prestige that Kanye has mastered, especially when it comes to shoes, and unfortunately when it comes to clothes, because that stuff look trash to me, but I respect the hustle. Yeah. That's why you're buying it. It ain't got shit to do with the album, I promise you that. It's just because only certain people have it in them to be able to purchase that and shrug it off. And those are the people that he's targeting.
And Kanye mess up, he gonna have a restraining order on him from his current soon to be ex-wife, and it's gonna ruin him. So his stock is still high right now. He may lose it all though.
He ain't gonna. Well, you mean sanity? You mean he's gonna lose all sanity? That's
yes. He ain't
gonna lose.
I'm trying to be nice over here, Neeson. He's personally connected to us. I'm trying to.
I know.
Nice.
Don't say us. I'm upset. Okay. Yeah, I'm upset. I feel like Drake right now. I'm upset. Damn it! Like how you got me doing projects for your artists and you ain't posting not near one of them. Don't get me started on Ye. He can sit his ass down thinking I'm about to pay $200 to pay for a fucking MP3 player that I have not post one. That MP3 18 years ago he could have came out with that. I would have bought it. 18. We haven't need to use up 18 years of no MP3 players. 18. That was
but this is one. This is the same man that made styrofoam shoes and charged you $600 for them. I mean, are we really surprised? Like, it's brilliant on his end. It's great marketing. Nothing that he makes and or does has functionality. It's all for props. It's all the stuff.
Okay. Speaking of somebody else's for props, 50 Cent. You know who that is? Curtis.
Oh God,
Jackson.
You talking about Upside Down Christmas Ham?
Who made
HBO Christmas Ham?
Who made wife beaters? I mean, AKA what are those shirts called? A shirts. Look like bra tops with colors on them. He's doing a live action film based on a comic book called Zero. So he's taking the comic book Zero, XERO. Of course, it'd be XER0 with the little line through it. He's making that comic book into a live action show. The film will follow a black government assassin who weaponizes invisibility by disguising himself as a white man to blend anonymously into the exotic casino royale haunts of the international elite. So basically, it's a black dude that turns into a white dude. He turns into James Bond and kills people. Are y'all gonna watch this?
I mean, listen, I respect 50's hustle. 50 Cent is this generation's
though. Before you say things,
I know. Property. Listen, 50 Cent is this generation's Tyler Perry. It's a niche group of people that feel him. It's a niche group, but that niche group is consistent. They show up every time. That dude's got 5 banging shows, and all of them got a rabid fan base. Him jumping into a DC property and bringing it to light is going to be successful. I got all the 50 Cent jokes right there with you. I got jokes with you. I'm clowning. I think a lot of the properties that he made on a quality level are subpar, but he got the formula. And I respect the hustle, and I think this is going to be a hit.
Nisa, what do you think? See, Nisa's thinking if he should go for the casting call. That's what he's thinking. See, I don't want to say
unfortunately, like you wanted to tread lightly with your boy Kayne West.
Kayne Gay.
I gotta tread lightly with this because I've been literally just peek behind the curtain. I've been upping my training and in the weight room and acting and all these things because I really have a goal to be in Black Panther 2. Not Black Panther 2, I'm sorry, but Blade, right? Like that's my vision board. It's Blade.
Good choice.
They're in pre-production. They haven't really did super casting. They just got the dirt, like everything. So I'm like, cool, this is my goal. Putting that out in the universe. So if I shoot for the moon and land amongst the stars and happen to get a DC property that's with Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, where I'm playing, maybe a little black boy or something like a sidekick or something like that, and I got to do a couple little tumble rolls or whatever the case may be, hey, I'm all for it. So I can't really say nothing bad about this.
Okay. I don't say anything bad about it either. I think this may be the thing to break him into the big times. Like, if he's like, I'm taking this vitamin water money, 80 million of it, throwing in visual effects and fighting combat. And this is going to be the American version of The Raid because he loves The Raid. And he makes that movie with Zero. I'm like, oh man, 51. I'm about 50 winning. Curtis Jackson's been one of my favorite rappers since How to Rob.
This is not fair.
He robbed every rapper on record. He robbed Missy Elliott on record, you guys.
This is very true.
He robbed Missy Elliott. What did Missy ever do besides bring the rain?
And then what? and my response to that is, what did Jay-Z say?
I'm about $1. What the fuck?
About $1. What the fuck is 50 cents?
See, and at the
That's
time,
gonna be my only
Jay-Z,
response to this.
and Jay-Z to fortify that he's about $1, he married Beyonce. Because he's taking all her money and spending it on stocks and stuff. I want that. I want to be a day trader on my woman's money too.
I mean,
yo, that dude win though, man. That's the funny thing.
He won.
That dude wins. Like, all joke aside, at the end of the day, the karma moves.
Yeah. He won.
Jay-Z or
Jay-Z. No, I'm talking about 50 no, Jay-Z just that Jay-Z goes out saying that.
Jay-Z doesn't say because his woman to come and dance and make $1 billion in one video that's 20 minutes long.
Yeah.
She'll come and she'll be like, oh, baby, we low on money. I'm gonna drop this video, this 4-minute song on a 20-minute video, and we'll win because HBO is streaming for us and cut us a $30 million check.
Hey man. And all he gotta do is
I mess with
checks in the mail
all the time.
Hey.
Speaking of musical acts doing stuff, so Studio 666 has an official trailer that came out. Foo Fighters horror comedy movie.
That's just right. They are doing a Foo Fighters horror comedy.
I happened to meet the Foo Fighters in a club in Japan one time, a hip hop club in Japan. That's another story.
Yeah,
bars. Right? They are fun to be around. Oh my God. David Grohl is amazing to be around. I took them to the EDM club to 6 a.m. They were like, I don't believe we're up this late. It was in Nagoya. Man, I'm excited about this movie. I don't know who's not excited about this movie. Did you have a chance to see it, Centel?
No, man. This kind of reminds me of remember when Rob Zombie decided that he was like, yo, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do movies now, and everybody kind of was like, is that really what you should do? And then it ended up being half decent. It wasn't terrible. He got better, and he got better with more reps and everything. So, hey, if Rob Zombie can do it and jump into it, I mean, why not the fool?
They told Rob Zombie, nah, I don't make movies, and he made some of the best horror films I've ever seen.
His rendition of Halloween is still good.
So what's your
Devil's Rejects, House of 1,000 Men? I forgot all these. He's dropped some heat
many
in the horror scene.
Bars. He's like, horror game? Psh, I got this. This. What do you think? What do you think, Neeson?
Like you said, is everyone excited or who's not excited? I mean, I'm just not excited. Like I think it's cool. I think it's it's a cool thing. I'm all about. Look, I met him too, but I didn't meet him in Japan and took him to an EDM nightclub. I just met him at the store. They're backstage, and then they like had to do payouts in big ass vanilla envelopes because they went over time in Inglewood, and that's a big no. So they had to do basically like $1 million payout right then and there. Blew my mind. Wow. But yeah, because they went. It's like they get. I think it's like over like 10,000 a minute or something. It's some crazy like amount. And they're just like, yeah, fuck it. There you go. But yeah, I'm not excited. Like I don't. It's cool, man. I'm all about musicians stepping out and doing more. Look, I mean, I have a whole show about it. Okay, multi-hyphenate people in a session. Like it's a whole thing. So I'm all for it. I'm definitely gonna watch it. Am I excited? Like you said, absolutely not.
Wow. Let me give y'all the cast. Maybe this will help out.
All right,
we got Jenna Ortega, who I adore. I adore Jenna Ortega. Whitney Cummings, who I love.
I mean,
and we got Lionel Richie.
Lionel Richie.
Go see it. Yeah, Lionel Richie's in it.
What? How does that work? Lionel Richie in a horror?
What type of cast is this?
Kayne here.
Huh?
I mean, listen. Like, what is this?
Some of that work Lionel Richie's had on his face could put him in a horror category, but I still haven't figured out how those dots connect. Lionel Richie in a horror. Sure. All right. I mean,
you still don't want to see it.
Queen.
You still don't want to see it.
Nah, I mean, what is it streaming on something? Is it streaming on Shudder? Is it a Shudder thing?
It may be a Shutter thing. I think they're gonna actually hold on. Let me see. Let me read through the article.
Don't say that. Don't say it's gonna come out in theater. I'm definitely not gonna buy it. Like, I mean,
It is.
I'm not gonna spend my money.
It's in theaters, son. It's in theaters. It's gonna be at the AMC Century City 15 at 5 p.m. on February 14th, 24th.
Nope.
What if I pay for you to go see it with me?
Yep.
He said that's a negative Ghost Rider.
I may have to pay for you to go see it with me. I do that.
I love a good horror movie, but I mean,
I do horrible horror movies.
I still haven't seen Scream. And I heard Scream is amazing.
I heard it was good. Yeah, I heard it was good. Are you talking about the original Scream or the remake that just came out like a month ago?
No, the remake. Okay. Come on.
Okay.
But it was,
I don't know, man. I don't know.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Yo,
Lionel Richie. That's my
yeah. Does everybody have a PS5 here? Everybody has a PS5 here.
Five Squad. Yeah, man. Five Squad. What's up?
What's up, Neeson?
That's our PS5. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you don't have a PS5, Toyota has introduced an exciting new way to get a PS5. You know how you get a PS5?
Buy a Toyota.
Buy a Toyota. You're damn right. So if you buy the Yaris GR GTX 7,
what?
Comes with a PS5
I haven't heard that name in so long. Controller. They still make Yarises?
Apparently they do.
Really?
You know, they still have that
I'm like, for real, I can't even remember last time I've seen one on the road.
Much less like a commercial. Maybe they're revitalizing that brand. You know, that brand did well.
Does it come in the car? Like, does it like? Do you get it at that moment? Like, that's my thing, because if you get it at that moment,
you put it in the
you still got 30 days to turn the car back.
You do. They said Toyota Yaris GR Sport GT7 edition comes with a freebie PlayStation package. Now, let me tell y'all something. The Funk, who's in our chat right now, I know for a fact, is a Toyota super fan, but he would never buy a Yaris. He's the AE.
Do you know anybody that has a Yaris? No,
I do know a young lady that has a Yaris.
Do you know anybody that's even 7 degrees of separation from the?
I do know a young lady with Yaris. I know 2 young ladies with Yarises.
Also, do you know? I mean, I've never knew anybody that was a Toyota super fan, to be honest. So I mean, look, I'm all
So Toyota created the Corolla Sprinter in, I forgot what year, like 1977, and it was the dominant car on that type of track from 1978 to like 1986. And so they made a supercar. It wasn't a supercar; it was a car that had agility, and so it could beat other cars.
Agility.
And so,
hold on, a Yaris is a supercar? No, we're talking about the same little stumpy little Yaris, right? We're talking about the same car?
No, the Yaris is not a supercar, but the hatchback Toyota Corolla, the AE86 is a legendary car. It's the
one that was on like Gran Turismo. Yeah, it was on like Gran Turismo.
Yeah, it's like your GTR that animes based on it. It is the perfect drift car. So it has agility to run down hills.
We're drifting in LA traffic.
The car
in a Yaris.
It's like almost a perfectly weighted car. And so the power to speed ratio is almost perfect. So Toyota, watch Initial D. Toyota has tried to reintroduce that car. I know the Funk has one. He has the reintroduction of the car. He actually came out to California, watched the test drive of it, and took an original one. But then one of the first couple of hundred off the lot. You know,
are we still talking about a Yaris?
No, it's not a Yaris. It's not a Yaris.
Oh,
it's not a Yaris. It's a Corolla.
I know, because you was gassing the Yaris like he took the first 100. I'm like, I don't know if that's I don't know if that's a big brag.
So as the Corolla moved up in size and dexterity, they introduced the Yaris to replace what the Corolla used to be. So Corollas got bigger, Camrys got bigger. These cars got bigger over the years. And so they moved up. Like you look at the RAV4 back in the day, it was like a Suzuki Sidekick. Now RAV4 is a full-size SUV. If you look at a Camry from like 1986, it was a smaller vehicle. It was a compact vehicle. And the Corolla was the race version of that compact vehicle. And as time has gone on and consumer base has changed, as consumer bases age that were fans of these cars, they age the cars up as well. And so they introduced the Yaris to replace that young at that young base and say, I want a small car to move around in. It's kind of interesting. Cars do that. They actually did that. So they're like, hey, we don't have that small Corolla anymore. Let's create the Yaris. That'd be a new Corolla.
I feel like that's one of those cars that probably internationally people will be like, yeah, everything he's saying, but like here in the States, like Yaris don't get play.
Yeah,
it just don't, man.
Yeah, like the car that the Funk has is the Scion FRS Subaru BRZ. It's like recreation of the sport version of the Corolla. It's a dope ass car, but it's only for car junkies, for people that know what cars can do, the engine, the torque to power ratio, and the speed ratio. It's for those people that can soup it up and just race with it.
This is about as much as I know about a car.
That will be.
That's the OG original too. Yeah.
I actually lost the fin, but it moves. It has a little fire when it turns. A little fire. A little turbine.
Tell us a little bit more about that car.
It's the Michael Keaton joint, right?
How many people get in that car? How many people can sit in that car?
Well, actually, one here. You see, Batman's inside, but then Joker sits on top because he's Joker. But yeah, then you
ride the top.
You can also have a little side hole on the side if you want. You know, sit a little side, like when to pull out. That's all I know, honestly. Thank you for having me at your TED Talk, Chuck. Appreciate it.
Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome. So I appreciate it. To check everybody right now because he's a car geek. He's a car geek.
Okay.
There are car geeks out there. That GR Yaris won numerous Car of the Year awards, but yeah, it's a small hatchback, so it's typically targeted towards Europeans.
Say that last part again.
It's typically targeted towards Europeans.
Yeah, so go on and get that Yaris shit about these states, because they don't ride here.
Take that all bloody.
Maybe in the Eastern Bloc, but
no, actually, Corolla. You go to Egypt, all you see is no Corolla. When I was in Egypt, I saw like AE86s everywhere, and I was like, "Oh my god, everybody in Egypt should be drifting right now." I went to Egypt and I watched them. I was like, "Oh, I'm in an AE86," and they're moving them right. So in Egypt, they'll have 3 lanes of traffic, but somehow they make it 6 lanes.
Just gonna get drifted in a camel next to you? Like, what the fuck? You just
you would want it to drift. They know, but they have all the old cars. So in Japan, they recycle cars of the countries, and so Egypt's one of those countries that give all the recycled cars, and so they had old Corollas and stuff. And so there's a pecking order. So as cars get moved in, they go from one country to another country to another country. And they just rotate cars in. So America's the only place that really throws away cars. Everybody else just recycles cars to other countries and stuff.
America throws away everything.
We do throw away everything.
Just like, knowing about
and you get a PS5. So you wouldn't buy that Yaris for
the PS5 is worth more than the damn Yaris.
But you get an award winning.
Sir, you accidentally have a Yaris wrapped around your PS5.
No, so this is what
would you like me to remove that for you?
I'm going to have my vehicle.
About to buy a Yaris? That's what you about to say? You about to buy a Yaris? You about to buy a Yaris, aren't you? That's what you get.
He's trying to convince us. Look.
Right. He just crying all the stuff. So when he pull up,
you sound like you wear a robe. You sound like you wear a robe. You sound like you wear a robe.
I do.
You're about to judge.
I do.
You sound like you wear a robe.
I pull a Ric Flair. I wear a robe and nothing else.
You put on a white-haired wig.
I do helicopters.
White-haired wig.
I do just a robe and nothing else, and do helicopters. That's all. I mean, look, if you pull up in
I already have one of these high-valued, compact, weird cars already. I have a Scion XB, and for somehow on the market, my Scion XB is worth more than what I paid for it. I don't ask questions. I just don't have a car that's worth more than what I paid for it.
And that's because it's a surfer car, right? It's a surf car, right?
I don't know what it is.
It's a surf car.
I have a dent in it, and the dealership was like, "Yo, we'll give you $15,000 for it." I said, "With the dent?" They're like, "Yeah, we can knock that out. That dent's not that serious."
Well,
they said they don't even make that car anymore. That car is high demand. That's a sought after car. And I was like, really? Why does anybody want this car? The Kelly Blue Book doesn't even have it at this price. They're like, so what are you waiting on, Charles? You want to give us that car? You go get you a Lexus or something? We have a ton of cars on this lot you can pick from. I was like, I'm waiting on another electric vehicle.
Waiting on that Yaris. Waiting on that PS5 Yaris. That's what you told him. He's like,
hey, I can get that Yaris instead of PS5 and have a free car. What? Think about that. You thought about it.
No, I'm not gonna think of no.
You buy the car and the PS5, so it's for the value of the car.
I'm straight. I got my PS5. We good.
That's exactly right. You can have that PS5 for free and have a free car with it. The Yaris is like $7,000 for the PS5 because in next year the shortage is not going away.
They probably doing that because supply chain. That's the only car they was able to make it over here. They're like, we gotta get rid of these damn cars.
That's embarrassing. I'm surprised Sony even signed on to that. They was like, yeah, Yaris, we'll sell it with a Yaris. I don't get it. And in the States too, that's just nuts.
Hey, we're not car geeks, okay? We don't.
That's true.
Right. Because I think
I'm about to bring the funk on here to correct y'all on car geek.
Correct me. I'm not.
He'll let you know he's a car geek.
I'm not dying on that hill.
Yeah, he's not correcting me.
If you get in, if you get in the car with the Funk, the Scion FRS, you'll learn so much about driving. He sat there, and I've learned so much about driving by listening to him talk as he's driving his car.
I will take your word.
Like him putting it into neutral and letting off the gas. Like I'm like, oh man, you were really about this life, and he's not really. He's really not, but he is about that life.
One YouTube trip,
Yeah.
I learned that too.
Yes, what it is. One YouTube trip. Speaking of YouTube trips, man shuts down his entire town's internet while trying to limit his kids' screen time.
What the fuck? What is he working on? Like the 3G from like Sidekick era? Like,
so I don't know. So the unnamed.
He got an internet that's still going.
Tried to use multi-wave band jammer. So he used a multi-wave band jammer to typically cut off the internet connection at his residence.
Nah, that's a lie. He's secretly a Russian spy, and he accidentally activated some shit. Nah, that's a bull. How you shut down a whole town on some
because of your kids?
I agree with you.
Who just has a multi-jammer in their household? Like,
who makes a multi-jammer?
Where do you buy that?
He's going to jail. He's going to jail,
bro. Come on.
My daddy got a jammer.
He has a full jammer, dog. A full jammer.
I seen Homeland. Okay, I know Sleeper Cells. He's one of them.
And not only that, even if it is true, how bad are your damn kids that you had to go?
Yo, why you
had to go to the dark web and the black market.
They was trying to find out about Yarises. It all goes back to Toyotas. They was trying to shut it down.
Say word.
They're smuggling jammers in Yarises because nobody's gonna check a Yaris.
Say word.
They import these Toyotas in. We gotta stop this.
I agree with you. Say word.
That sounds like the plot to a Fast and the Furious movie.
You don't understand, right? Why don't you take your kids' devices? I guess his kids are bigger than him. Maybe they teenagers. And they
shut up, Daddy.
Both sides. And they bunky. I don't know. But I know one thing. If you had to shut down the whole entire town, which could be 2 blocks. It could be 2 blocks. Who knows where his dad is at? Okay, hold on. So let me read this right. The unnamed dad tried to use a multi-wave band jammer to temporarily cut off the internet connection at his residence in the town of Massachusetts. So it's not even America, guys. We'll never in the town of Massachusetts. Jammers, which are illegal in France. So it's France. Of course, France.
He's definitely a spy.
Of course, France. And also in the U.S., work by interfering in telecommunication signals, thus stifling the connection.
The reason why he didn't take the devices because he's a Toretto, and you don't do that to family. Okay, that is why.
That's what I'm saying. I can see Bow Wow now drifting in his Yaris with that damn scanner on the top of the hood. Blue team, go! Oh yeah, nah, man. Yeah, you got to check your kids, man. Your kids got you doing illegal activities for discipline. That's terrible. That's horrible. Yeah, and now your ass is probably gonna go to jail. He going to jail for this too, isn't he?
He probably gets good. They can probably pull all kind of penalties on it. He probably won't go to jail, but they probably put penalties on him.
Yeah, you're not gonna enter out for the whole city.
Yeah. He's about to be on all kinds of lists. They about to put him on all kinds of lists.
Are you happy, Billy? Look what you did. You're grounded till I get out.
Speaking of things getting jammed up, $6.5 billion gigabytes of NAND chips have disappeared. So expect Western Digital to increase the price of hard drives.
Oh, so you're saying it's going to be even harder to get computer parts? Is what you're telling me? Even harder, even harder.
It disappeared.
It's already crazy.
Or was it just in the sea right now, like waiting to get shipped over?
They said disappeared. So we don't know. So SSD prices could spike after Western Digital loses 6.5 billion gigabytes.
You don't lose. You don't lose that. Yeah. That was
again. Yeah, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
They're gonna pop up. They're gonna pop up in Russia and China.
They lost.
They're gonna be mining crypto.
Yeah. Talk about you lose that much.
Gigabytes.
You lose enough to affect the market, and you're like, we just kind of misplaced it. That ain't lost. You got jacked. Somebody got your ish. Tony Soprano somewhere selling your shit on 57th Street. Damn.
Yeah, I just want to find one of those boosters that needs a sandwich for the day because they've been starving for a week.
Who the hell was like, what crackhead was like, hey man, I heard they got them SSDs in there. They got like 600.5 million of them. We got like what? Like who just stuck up that? But like, what are you doing? How do you get that up? How do you even sell it?
That part.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
What are you doing? That's on some. That sounds like some fraud. Some insurance. That's some backhand company shit. That's what that is. That ain't no.
That does sound wild, right?
Yeah. Nobody.
I mean, the sheer number
missing. Like somebody really was just like, "Hey, we want all your chips, man. Yeah, go ahead, put them all in a crate. Yeah, we go. What are you gonna do with those? I don't know, but it's none of your business. Like,
we're gonna get you acting with that voice. That voice needs to be a character somewhere.
Yo, that thing says 6.5 exabytes.
That's the character right there.
Yeah, exabyte. Like, what
the hell is an exabyte? That sound like an X-Men supervillain.
It does. Exabyte. He jumps into computer chips. He wears computer chips around him. And push you into the metaverse.
That didn't happen here. That happened overseas, didn't it? Because it seems like we get a lot of overseas news. Let me see. That couldn't happen here.
You know that didn't happen.
2 plants in Japan. Yep.
It's a gaijin. It's a gaijin. That's what it is. A gaijin hopped in.
A gaijin kaiju. A kaiju.
Yeah.
A gaiju. We're gonna make that. I'm gonna put that on a shirt. GeekBeast gaiju.
Gaiju.
A gaijin kaiju.
A gaijin kaiju. A gaiju.
Gaiju.
Got your ass. That's what it is. Like, big ass busters like, got your ass.
We can put guide your ass across the shirt.
Give me all the exos.
Give me an exo.
I want all the exos. Give it to me right now. No. I want that one in the corner too. I want all the exos.
Exos, the Rexos. Yeah. Give me all of them. How you from New York? Just give me all of them, kid. The Exos, the Bexos.
Hey, the funk came in the chat. Y'all know we don't make electronics in the States anymore. Everything
we don't make a damn thing in the States anymore. We don't make the only thing we make, the only thing this country exports is memes. That's it. We export memes.
We export war very well. Except with big strong countries, we don't export war.
Nah, we don't touch that. We don't. We be like, y'all got it.
Okay, guys. I got a proper announcement to close out with. Are y'all ready for this?
What's up? Hit me with it.
We have Uncharted, Nathan Drake and Tom Holland skins confirmed for Fortnite. Oh yeah, we're about to have Uncharted in Fortnite. Why aren't y'all excited about this?
I mean, and what I hear the movie's trash too. Like people are dragging it. People are dragging the movie.
But they ain't the Fortnite.
I don't know if that's gonna really help. I don't know if that's gonna help Fortnite's cause.
I'm sure kids will love Uncharted. I'm sure it's gonna be a fun popcorn movie for the children. But
people that never played Uncharted. Say that right. Say it.
I mean, well, yeah. Look, and I said this on Twitter today. I'm really getting sick of people being like, I hate casual fans. Blah 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 blah. Let me tell you something, Charles. You know this for sure. Nobody is sitting in those rich whatever people are sitting in that office. Nobody's like, oh, we have to make this project for the diehard fans. We have to make sure they are satisfied. Oh my God, it's not about the casuals. No, we need to make sure the people that lived and breathed and died for this, they need to be satisfied with what we make. No, they want to make a formulaic movie that has a built-in IP to which the people that are diehards are going to create hype about it, and then that's going to get just the casuals like, huh, that was already a thing. Okay, well, let's go see that. And then they're going to cast 2 people that already have enough of a fan base in the main 1 and 2, and that's the formulaic Sony plan. That's exactly what they did with Venom, and that's exactly what they did with Uncharted. And what did they do? They hired the same damn director to do all 3 of them shits. So when you say it's not going to be good, you shouldn't even be surprised. Why? It's not a critically acclaimed movie. Yes, it's not going to be the best taking risks. No, it's going to be the same shit. It's going to ride the line. And so nobody should be upset or disappointed with the movie. They should go in and be like, welp, I'm glad I caught this as a matinee and I got a 2-for-1 special on popcorn, and I'm still about to go home and let my wife rub my kneecaps. That's it. Be happy. Be happy.
That TikToker that be like, yeah, that's how I feel about that. That's my cosign.
Well, with that note, we should close on that. Like all of Bollywood. At one time, I was like, I feel triggered right now. I feel triggered. Like, dang, Neeson. Dang.
Hey, man.
I'm just playing about this stuff all the time, but I've never said it so eloquently.
Sorry, I had to get that off.
Okay. Before we get out of here and we bash out Uncharted, we have Uncharted territory to talk about. Have y'all heard of MK Jemisin? Y'all know who MK Jemisin is?
No.
NK, the letter N, the letter K, Jemisin is a multi-award winning science fiction writer. You know what makes them great? They've written comics, they've written novels, crushing it. She's written a bunch of things. She's Black. And so being in honor of Black History Month, let's acknowledge this person for penning such numerous short stories. From the 2010 debut novel, The 100,000 Kingdoms, which kicked it all off. Hugo Award nominated trilogy. It became a trilogy and got Hugo Award nominated. They had the 5th season of subsequent installations, each won a Hugo Award. So you kicked off a trilogy that ended up winning you all the Hugo Awards. But people don't know the Hugo Awards. They're the big sci-fi novel awards. And they're like, hey, NK Jemisin was like, I'm taking all this home with me. Last year, Jemisin reimagined the DC comic books for Green Lantern, Mythos, and Far Sector alongside artist Jamal Campbell. So not only did they make a new comic, they're like, give me a Black artist to make this comic with me. Because we know there's no white Jamals out there.
No, there's not.
I don't know. Y'all know something I don't know?
No, you had me at Hugo Awards.
She's like, hey, give me a Black artist too, because I'm going to do these comics right. I'm going to do these comic rights. If you haven't checked out NK Jemisin, y'all should check out all her work. She's pretty dope. Okay. Her name is Nora Kita. That's a very Black name.
Nora Kita.
Nora Kita, yep.
Well, congratulate. Yeah, we needed a win in Black History Month because it definitely feels like Hulk Hogan booked this Black History Month. So,
oh wow,
definitely excited.
He's coming back, right? He's coming back. Isn't that what I heard?
No.
Okay, all right.
Austin is coming back. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Okay.
Far different. For one's racist, the others, you know. Oh hell
N.K.
yeah.
Jemisin was even nominated for Nebula Awards as well, and she's crushed it. She has crushed it. I hate to say she because I don't know her pronouns properly, but she is presenting in woman form, and so I'm gonna call her a she right now.
I hate to say she, I don't know pronouns, but
you neoed that real well.
You like how I did that? You like how I did that? But that's where we are, right? That's where we are right now, right? You know, I've been in a bunch of sensitivity talks lately with my current position and understand people's pronouns, and I constantly deal with people with multiple pronouns, so I'm trying to be aware of those as well. Not be as desensitized, and they should be sensitive to people's pronouns that they choose. Not the ones you're born with, but the one you choose are important.
Exactly. We're learning in real time, you know?
Yeah, we are learning in real time. We are
like your good friend.
That part.
And if you look up Jemison, you look up N.K. Jemisin, there are no pronouns to actually acknowledge Jemison. They always call her by name. Call Jemison by name. And that's a very Japanese thing that I've learned too. I never call people by he or she. I actually call them by name when I'm talking to other people about them. So that way you never get the pronouns wrong. You get that person right.
I like that.
Hey, I like that. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, I remember that.
All right, yeah. Just say my name, damn it. Say
my name. That's right. That's why I say Neeson, because I don't know Neeson's pronouns.
I mean,
and I say Sintel because I don't know Sintel's pronouns. Nor is that important. I want you to know I'm talking about this particular person, and I want you to know the ring names. I want their names. Put some respect on their name.
Is that Negro over there a pronoun? Can I say that as my pronoun?
That people Negro don't use the word Negro no more.
that colored over there.
People use the word colored anymore. I'm trying to tell you, black people have a lot of labels to describe who they are. And I was like, are we African American? Are we Afro American? Are we colored? Are we Negroes? Are we niggas? Are we niggers? Like we have a lot of labels.
The one thing no one could ever be is a nigger. Like that is the one. If somebody's like, look here, if a white person said, look here, Negro, you'll be like,
hey, I've actually had that happen to me. Like, I was talking to a cool Negro, and I was like, Negro?
Yeah, like you,
am I in Selma?
Yo.
You can't even be upset. Like it's just like
what's trending on in the social media space, the social webs. What's trending in the social webs right now, due to DL Hughley in particular, he had him trending. Is the white dude saying black people and niggas are different, and the black guy come in, slap that dude.
Yeah, I seen that. He slapped that dude senseless. It was almost as bad as the iced tea. You gonna smack me?
I was like,
smack me.
Him like he was a saddlebag, and he's telling the horse to yah.
Another one of them instances where you're looking and you're like, when are y'all?
Honestly, I watched it a number of times, and I thought to myself, the white guy was trying to differentiate between black people and niggas because he saw it on Chris. Probably saw the Chris Rock special, and Chris Rock did that differentiation, and that old black man was not having it. He was
y'all chose violence quick.
Y'all
so quick.
What's the meme said? Violence and chaos. Choosing both of those.
And that's what happened. But N.K. Jemisin actually talks about these type of subjects in her books. Actually.
Wow, you are a professional, Charles.
I know it. Like I did that, right?
Yo, he segued the hell out of that. I mean, it was some duct tape and silly putty, but it connected. It connected.
Professional, boy. I was like,
right now, Rodney's on the floor and dying. Rodney's on the floor and dying. He's like,
these niggas.
No, he's already typing in the YouTube. He's already typing in the YouTube disclaimer. Like, I gotta.
And not such a harsh tone, and with the veneer of science fiction and fantasy. And that's why, if you're watching this, you should actually go read her books or N.K. Jemison's books.
Did she slip you a $5 on the table? Because you definitely just sold that. She sent you a $5?
No, not at all.
I'm sorry, Jemison. Did Jemison slip you a $5?
No, Jemison didn't slip me a $5.
Okay.
But maybe after this, I may get some residuals. Who knows?
Hold on, Dad. You took us on a journey with that, man. You took us on a journey.
I'm glad y'all enjoy that.
Residual pronouns.
I know. And using the word niggas and niggers. And when you can say those and tying it all together. You're welcome.
Right, he just threw his hands in there. That's it.
Full discretion. So sorry.
This video contains the hard R.
Okay, the hard R, the hard R, the O, the A.
No.
Rated R, because it contains the
rated R, because this mad boy is hard, boy. Let me tell you. All right, yo.
All right. I want to thank everybody for coming. Thank you, Neeson, for being a guest on the show. We have you more on here. What are you looking for?
Always, man.
Clipper shirt? What shirt do you have on right now?
For me? It says clicks. It says clicks.
Oh, okay.
It is it's DMC from Run DMC's company.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I thought it was a Clipper shirt.
No, I'm a Lakers fan, dog. Don't play me like that. 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 There's only one team in LA, and it's Lakers.
Thank you. I had to explain this to a New Yorker not too long ago.
And they actually won the LA team. The Inglewood team that went to LA. They blew up. Because Clippers are going to Inglewood. I'm like,
nobody going. Whatever.
That's gentrification level shit. Yeah. That's gentrification level shit. Those are one team.
we all black here.
We don't like that. We don't like them. The Clippers ain't had great team.
All right, boy. Y'all have definitely set the Friday off. Y'all set the Friday off. Boy.
Oh, man. Friday is ready. Thank you for tuning in for our happy hour. I hope you earned something, gained something from this happy hour, such as actually downloading or purchasing N.K. Jemison's books and actually learning about saying the hard R versus the light R.
Don't do it. Don't
even do it. Don't even
look. Just walk away. Just walk away.
There's enough videos on the YouTube space and the Instagram space to let you know that you shouldn't do it. There's enough cautionary tales out there. I want to give a shout out to Rodney because
we're telling you this from a place of love.
And puts the stories up there as we talk about them, so you can all y'all in the chat can check our asses when we get the information wrong, which makes the show great. I want to give a shout out to Centel for being my partner in crime and always holding it down.
Always, man. 1,000, fam.
Yeah, we gotta do this more often. I really like this 3-man crew right here, of 3-person crew. Because I don't know everybody's pronouns on the call.
Yeah, I told you, mine is that Negro over there.
You can't say that's what he wants to be called.
That's right. Yeah.
I know, for real, I am gonna shut up. I'm gonna mute my mic.
Shout out to Digital Click for always helping us out with artwork and stuff. They're family, and we want to give a shout out to all the podcasters on the Geekish Network, and give a shout out to you for tuning in and listening to us. If you're not tuning into us live, you listen to us later on or watching us later on, and tell all your friends, your mamas, your daddies, your cousins, your aunts, your uncles, your friends, your frenemies. We have Tech Nubians tomorrow. We got more shows tomorrow. Tech Nubians is back, you guys. Yeah, so if you want to learn about video games development, come tune into that show. And it's from a very black perspective. And the cast is hilarious. The cast is funny. It's like coming in the living room with your family and they talking that family business. Do you have anything to say, Neeson?
Yeah, man, I love being on with you guys. It's always fun. Yeah, man, more life, more hard R's, and
player.
Yeah. Well, whatever.
He's my writer.
All the things, whatever.
Director. He's the director.
Yeah, I like spelling director with an O because I'm a director. I like the way a little fancy. It's like Beyonce with that at the little Beyonce. It ain't
say.
Yeah, say. That's Beyonce. That's you gotta pronounce it right. No, but I really appreciate being on. It's always fun. It's always laughs. And yeah, man, it's great. It's great.
Okay,
it's great. Happy Friday.
Centel, you have anything you want to add?
Hey man, yo. Come on, DC, you gotta come back here and play some more, fam. We just had too much fun with that, man.
Yeah,
please come back. That's it. Just grateful.
We're gonna do some game streams. Are you gonna be down with us, Neeson, doing some game streams? I usually play.
What you play Fortnite?
Sometimes I play with Rodney.
Yo, the look of disgust in his face when he said it.
He rides me through.
He looked like a disappointed dad. He was like,
"We'll play whatever you want to play,
Fortnite?
Whatever you want, Neeson. We'll play whatever you want."
I mean, look, I'm not a Fortnite guy.
How about Halo? You a Halo guy? Rodney's been trying to do a Halo.
I can't get back in. I'm trying to build my gamer stuff back up, so I can't get back into Halo. I've been playing Call of
Duty. Multi-hyphenate, not gamer though.
No, I'm a multi-hyphenate gamer. Yeah, like I play everything. But it's just certain stuff like Halo. The new one felt a little weird to me. It felt a little like, I don't know. It felt too loose. It felt too loose. But I gotta get back. Used to. I've been playing Call of Duty. Been running, sliding, trying to hide, duck, and do the whole thing. So when you switch over to Halo, it's just loose. It's just like, I'm just in. That's how you feel. You just feel people floating out of nowhere. She's like,
Okay.
I'll play whatever. More. Let's play, man. Let's do some streams.
Since us two talked, I want to give a shout out to Rodney. Rodney, you got anything to say to the people from the behind the wall?
He's like, hell no, don't include me in this stream.
He's good. Don't bring me into this mess. Oh, my voice associated with you guys. I'm
gonna tell you guys. Rodney said, if you got to think about which one to say, don't say it. That's
nah, man. I just you know me. I'm just all behind the scenes. That's all. That's why I'm saying.
I like calling you out from behind the walls sometimes because I know you there rolling.
I'm just here laughing my ass off. All right, you guys are hilarious, and thanks for joining us, Neeson. And
oh yeah,
man.
With that being said, everybody, thank you for tuning in. Good night. God bless.